What are you even talking about? Nobody's even trying to do that anymore. Okay, it looks like we're live. Okay, hey Debbie. There we go. There we go. Hello. So yeah, I went over to the Zoom party with Jimmy Dore, and Graham Elwood was in there, and Ron Pacone, and Steph, and Mike McCrae, and Rick Overton from Groundhog's Day. One of the actors from Groundhog's Day. You might not know, but he was when they got in the truck and they got crazy, and the guy's like, "What would you do if you had no consequences?" He's the guy in the middle that kind of didn't say anything with the fucking really nice eyebrows. He's still got nice eyebrows. Anyway, yeah, so they were chilling. Megsy, James, Omerta, no comment. Thank you, man. Thank you for dropping the digit, buddy. I appreciate that. Kelton, hey. What's up? Brett White, hello, man. You guys ready? Ready for another show tonight? You guys ready to trudge ahead? Here, man. Here we go. Into the next realm of unknown. Of the unknown. The realm of the unknown. I don't like to say that. I don't say that. I don't ever say that. I don't even know why I said that. But anyway, yeah, it was it's $15 to get into that chat, and my bandwidth was a little crappy, and I couldn't really see everything, I mean, I could hear most of it, but it wasn't like a being there type experience, It wasn't like I was there. And it kind of takes away from it a little bit. That and the fact that they weren't letting everybody cam up, man. They only had 6 people cam up. And I was like, I can't participate there. I was hoping I could sit there and smoke at least on camera, And I was like, well, I can't even smoke on camera. I was like, okay, all right. And then Jimmy Dore pulls out a pipe and he starts smoking. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never even seen Jimmy Dore smoke cannabis before. I've seen him exhale smoke in front of the camera, but I've never seen him actually smoke. This was the first time I've seen him fucking hitting a bowl, man. It was cool. And I was like, I wanted to smoke. And then I was like, yeah, but I want to smoke without being seen. So I turned the fucking Zoom off and I came here and I was like, I'm going to start a show and I'm going to smoke with y'all, man. What do you guys think about that? So I had I was in a party with Jimmy Dore, Ron Placone, Steph Zamorano, Graham Elwood, Mike McCrae, and others. And I left it so I could come hang out with you guys instead. I want you guys to know that. That's where I was. I was having fun, but I'd rather be with you smoking. So here I am. And, watching Jimmy smoke cannabis kind of, I must say, it motivated me to want to smoke. And then I started thinking, I wonder how many of y'all I'm going to motivate to smoke by doing this, by me getting high. So here it is. This is me getting high. And if you guys like it, this is for no comment. No comment. This is for you, brother. Cheers. We'll start this one bottom of the hour. Cheers. I took a nap with the dog right there. See where I had the pillows? I was laying right there. It was a little before 7 o'clock. I said, I'm going to go to sleep now, and I'll wake up around 8 for the Jimmy Dore thing. And I woke up at 7:58. My eyes opened. I looked at the clock. It was 7:58. I looked at my email, and there was the link to the show. to the Zoom chat. I went right in. They were all just firing up. They were just starting. And then Jimmy Dore popped on. May the force the vote be with you. Gonna cheers you up for the new year. I like that. Cheers you up for the new year. My heater just turned on and I'm thinking about shutting it off. Oh man, Jimmy Dore got lit as fuck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go turn off my heater. I don't want to get it too warm in here. Nice. That'll be good. And it's too bad I don't have all the bandwidth, man. I wish I had a lot of bandwidth, man. I wish I could do, you know, a huge extravaganza show and pull up videos and all kinds of shit. That would be nice. Nay's New Year's countdown. Jimmy Dore got lit. Hyatt Nay. Long time no see. Sorry I haven't been listening. Just got back in my Facebook as I was locked out. Happy New Year. All right, JR Hollywood. I'm also available at naysgarden.com. I'm also available at Nays Garden on YouTube on 6 different channels. I'm also available on Twitch at Nays Garden. I'm also on Instagram, Nays Garden Show. I'm on DLive at Nays Garden. So just because you can't get into Facebook, man, you can find me on Twitter, Nays Garden, Periscope, Nays Garden. Stephen Culbertson, Teresa King, thank you for dropping digits. I will be smoking, yes. I love it. I will be smoking. I had a little dinner earlier. I had a little oh, I forgot what they fucking call them things. It's a Mexican bean and cheese I forgot what they're fucking called. Not a burrito, not a taco. Um Kind of like a chimichanga, but it's common. I just can't remember what they're called. You get them in corn, you get corn, or you can get a like a you guys know. Anyway, they're Mexican thing. I got them. It was a micro. You could pop in the microwave. I microwaved it for 5.5 minutes. Dude, it was fucking bomb. I put some chulolu tortilla, not tortilla. It's called something, man. It's called something. But somebody will figure it out. Someone will say. I can go look on the box. Anyhow, I put some of that fucking chulolu on it. Chulolu. Oh. Dude. And it was so good. It was right out of the microwave. Black beans. Black bean. What do they call them fucking things? It's driving me crazy now. What are they called? No, not a fucking kebab. Come on. Come on, you people. Yes, tamale. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, tamale. It's a fucking tamale. Yes. I don't know, Brett. Did you say tamale and I didn't see it? I see Teresa's tamale. That doesn't sound right. Might have to learn how to rephrase that. Killer GB420. Yes. I got to tell you, man. You know, for something that you stick in a microwave oven, It was goddamn almost like getting it at a goddamn Mexican restaurant. I swear to fuck. Oh, you lost? I need an antacid. Black bean and cheese tamale is bomb. Bro, it's bomb. I love you. I sat there and I laid with him and I hugged on him and rubbed him and kissed his face for like 20 minutes before I went to sleep. I took a bath for like hour and a half, you know, just laid in a bath because of my sciatica. I'm sorry if I'm screaming. Is that why you guys hang up on me? Because I'm screaming at you? Should I talk low? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? Is that the problem? I'm too loud. I'm talking too loud. What's your favorite food? I'm really partial to bacon cheeseburgers, bro. I love bacon cheeseburgers, and I love veal parmesan. Two of my favorite things in the whole world are veal parmesan and a really good bacon cheeseburger with like Swiss. Let me tell you something, bro. There used to be this restaurant in Orlando. It was called Pebbles. And they used to just make a fucking hamburger. It wasn't really, you know, you wouldn't think just it was anything too special. But goddamn, they would cook it medium rare, and it would be real medium rare, real beef, really good Angus ground beef with a fucking almost like a pastry type bun. It was just the bun made it so good. And you know, I can't remember. I would put Grey Poupon mustard on it and ketchup and maybe mayonnaise. And I can't remember what else was on that goddamn burger, but it was so fucking goddamn good. You know, it may have come with a ring of onion and tomato and lettuce, and I would probably put that on there. And it didn't have the bacon, but goddamn, it was fucking good. Now, my grandmother, my mom's mom, she used to make the best fucking hamburgers. She would make them on a griddle. She would use a press, a ground beef patty press. So she would make the burgers. It would be egg, ground beef. She would use really high quality, fatty ground beef, really good flavor. And she would put in Worcestershire and salt and pepper. And that was it. Then she would press that into she had a mold, and she would put that in the refrigerator with wax paper on it, and we'd come over and she'd pull those out and she'd put them right on the griddle, and she would have these buns. They were like almost like a pastry style bun. They were like really, really soft hamburger buns. You get them at the grocery store. They're really light and flaky. You probably know the bun if you saw them. She used this special kind of a bun that, you know, is like the fucking hamburger buns, man. And she got them. She would toast them on one side on the griddle. And she would put this was it. No cheese, nothing. All I remember about my grandmother's hamburgers was it was the hamburger on bread with, I believe, lettuce. It was the best goddamn thing. I used to look so forward to going over and having my grandmother's hamburgers when I was a kid. You can't even imagine. It was like she was a fucking magician with these goddamn things. The griddle. She'd cook them on the griddle. And my ex-girlfriend, I told her the story. And she used to make these fucking burgers for me. And she did them. She'd say, "You want grandma's burgers for dinner?" And and she'd make them. Just like my grandmother used to make, man. Donna. It was amazing. But, yeah. Good Angus beef is shell love. Come to out to the US try food on Anthony. And you want your name to be Anthony Bourdain? Right off the flames. So I heard that Five Guys is going out of business. And let me tell you, Five Guys makes a fucking great hamburger. One of the best in the industry, man. You know, I've had all the fast food hamburgers. There was one bar down in Orlando on Orange Blossom Trail. I stopped in there one day. I don't know the name of the place. I don't remember exactly where it was. But I was hungry and I was on my motorcycle, I think, that day. And I pulled up and I saw a sign and it said, you know, lunch now serving or whatever open. And I walked into this place. There was like 2 people in this restaurant. I sat down. I ordered fucking hamburgers. And this motherfucker made me my grandmother's hamburgers. Right down to the goddamn everything. The fucking bun. The meat was exactly the same. It was done on a griddle, obviously. And it even had the fatty fucking, the way my grandmother used to sear the outside of it and get it a little bit crispy on the outside where the fat was. And I'm telling you, I sat there and I had that fucking hamburger at that restaurant and it was like my grandmother's hamburger. And she had already died at that point. And I remember I had that burger and I remember thinking to myself, God damn, it's achievable, you know? And then years later, I called my sister and I said, what did Grandma put in the meat? And she said, Worcestershire. Salt, pepper, Worcestershire. I was like, Worcestershire sauce. That's where she's getting that flavor. And that's that fatty stuff that cooks around the outside of the burger. And she used to crisp it up and shit. And it would give it that certain flavor. And you don't get that anywhere else unless you're using Worcestershire. And that motherfucker in that restaurant, I guarantee you, he was making his meat the exact same way that my grandmother did. With the Worcestershire. Right? Yeah. And, you know, and then I called my sister. My sister knew. Hi, Debbie Ford. My sister knew the procedure. You know, if I remember correctly, my grandmother used to put an egg in the ground beef too. And I think my sister said an egg. When I do that, I don't do the egg usually. But the way she would make these burgers in that mold and press it in that mold, that egg did something to make it more consistent and make it stick together better. And it probably let it cook a little better too, having the egg all through there. It probably cooked the meat more even. Just a little secret. Hey, how many of you guys put an egg in whenever you're cooking ground beef? For anything. I bet that's probably a common recipe thing, huh, for ground beef? Do they have you do that? Before you cook it up? What's up, Enoch? Egg is a binder. Killer GB420. Right? Probably allows it to cook more evenly, I would think. Egg sears the flavor into the meat. Oh. Really, Brett? I'd never heard that before, huh? I wish Doc Holliday was here, man. Or Doc Holland. I wish he was here because he's a chef. He'd get into this conversation with us. He's probably having to do New Year's Eve banquets at his goddamn, you know? Probably working his ass off right now, poor guy. Not good for taco meat. No, they put sugar in taco meat at Taco Bell. They literally got caught putting in high fructose corn syrup into their ground beef. And you're like, what? Fucking assholes. It's like cocaine. It's like putting cocaine into Coca-Cola. It's like, you guys are douchebags. Beef and seasoning. Nice. Caramelized Worcestershire sauce is good with beef and seasoning. Yeah. 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 Caramelized. Yes. The Worcestershire caramelizes. That is exactly what it does. White Diamonds. Shit, son, I gotta smoke. I gotta smoke. I got quarter of the hour. Shut up. Who am I smoking for? Next one is Zane Andrews. Zane Andrews. Cheers. I'm smoking for Zane Andrews. Cheers. Man, that's smooth. Holy moly. That is really smooth and really good. It's really nice watching Jimmy Dore hit that bowl, man. You know? It's the first time. So you know what's funny is when you know someone smokes, but you never seen them smoke, and then you watch them smoke, and then you kind of see how they smoke, and you see what their smoking style is, and you kind of see, you know, you could picture them standing around a circle with all their friends on a street corner, fucking hitting a bowl, you know, covering shit up, and, you know, just kind of, you know, or, you know, when someone is, I bet, a new smoker, and they're all like, if there's a whole style, everyone's got a different style to the way they smoke, you know? And so I saw Jimmy Dore smoke cannabis for the first time tonight. I wanted to take a picture. And now I know what Jimmy Dore looks like when he smokes cannabis, man. And he gets high. Oh, and he hit that thing, and he blew the smoke out, and somebody was talking or something, and you could just tell he got really high, and all of a sudden he just goes, whoa! You know, he just said something out of nowhere. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do that all the time when I get high. It's like all of a sudden you just like uncontrollable say something. You know, like I just did. I just said uncontrollable. It's not uncontrollably. You'll uncontrollably say something. That was fucking hilarious. Yes, just like I just did. And that's what he did. And I was like, he's high. He's hitting it. He even says, I got 3 pipes lined up for the show, he said. And he was showing him. He's like, I got 3 pipes ready, loaded up. Hey, Ben, what's up? Happy New Year's, buddy. Taco Besh, chicken, soft tacos out there. Cheers, Brett. Yeah, man, I was watching that show, and there was like 350 people watching, you know, and there's 6 people on screen, and I realized, God, it's not really, it's not like being there, you know. And it's when they have the open Zoom, it is more like being there. But, and you know, maybe they'll open it up. You know, I could check and see, but I probably don't have the bandwidth to do it. I'll probably lose my show if I start fucking with anything. Dude, I think they've got me choked again. I'm not sure. I can never tell. You know, it's I just want to kill someone, man. It's like they don't tell you when your bandwidth has been used up and then that they're going to choke you back, but then they just choke you back, and they choke you back way more than that they say that they will. You know? So I checked my bandwidth today, and they're supposed to choke me back to my upload is supposed to be 2.5 megs. You know what it was? It was like 200. My upload was like 200 kilobytes. My download is supposed to be checked down to 5, choked down to 5. It was like 1. And I just wish I could grab someone over there that's responsible for that and beat them with this coffee mug. I want to take this coffee mug and I want to grab them by the back of their face, and I just want to start beating them in their face with this coffee mug. You know? I want to take this part of it and start bashing in their nose with it. Bashing in their nose with my coffee mug. It's a quite solid instrument. You know, yeah, Bitcoin, no thanks. I tell you what, you go ahead. You go ahead and do it, buddy. Butter. I'm not a Bitcoiner. I make my money. I make my money elsewhere. What was your yield this year, if I may ask? 22 pounds? 22 pounds. 22 pounds of cannabis, I think. Give or take. Could be more, could be less. Zane was the last one. Stephen Culbertson. Stephen Culbertson, are you still here? Stephen Culbertson, are you still here? It's Eddie time, son. Cheers. We get fucked up in this bitch. I don't know. I don't know if it's Eddie time, son. It depends on if Stephen Culbertson is here or not. Stephen Culbertson has left the building. Will not get a bong rip from Nate. Stephen Culbertson. Your dad made 6 ounces of oil in 2 days. Fuck yeah, Killer GB. I make a little bit of oil myself, I must say. I just got a big jar of GMO rosin. Golden oil. Yes, the golden oil. We know. We know about the golden oil. We know all about it. So Stephen Culbertson, you're gone? Okay, all right. Stephen Culbertson is gone. Stephen Culbertson is gone. That means Stephen Culbertson leaves. Teresa King, you're still here, aren't you? Hey, Slowski's here. Look, everybody, it's Mr. Slowski. Teresa King, you are still here, aren't you? Of course you are. Yes? Yes? Liquid golden magma. You gave out a couple ounces. Wow. Nice, Brett. That's nice. I harvested big time. Fuck yeah, you did, son. You did 30? Holy fuck, son. I'm only allowed to do 6. I think I could get licensing for more, but I... That's a lot of work, Brett. 30 trees. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do with all of that if I was growing the way I grow. And getting, anywhere from 2 to 4, 5, maybe, even 6. If I'm doing 30 trees, I'm going to have the room for it and the sunshine and everything. Holy fuck, bro. What do you do with all that cannabis? I don't even know what to do with all my cannabis. It was too much for just me. How many people helped you? How much were you yielding per plant? Conversation like this makes me want to brush out my beard while we talk about it. It's fun. Tell me more about this. It's like talking to oak tree. Tell me more about these 30 trees. How big of a piece of land is that sitting on? Is it full sun? I put in $1,100 in Bitcoin and now have $2,000. Now I have $2,000 and making 6% AP on it. All right, Killer GB, right on. That's great. That's having your money work for you. Too bad you didn't put $10,000 in. You would have made, almost $20,000. Your best was 88 pounds? 8 pounds on a plant? God, bro, that's huge. I almost got 8 pounds on a plant this year. If I had it, I would have. 8 pounds. No, I don't think I was near 8 pounds, was I? I can't remember what I got on that plant. No, that plant was like 6 pounds or something. It's like 6 pounds I think I got on plant number 1. "14 feet wide." Yeah. Yeah, that's about the size of the Jack Hare plant I had. We all watched it grow this last year. Oh, they're different sizes, yeah. Yeah, my first plant ended up getting, I had to take it down early. It was sweet Afghani delicious. It got bud rot. And I only got 2 pounds off of it. Um, and that really hurt. Was only getting 2 pounds off of that one. That was a waste. Fucking sweet Afghani disaster. Your dad made 12 pounds off of 7 plants. If people have the room and the outdoor area to grow, then people need to just fucking grow. You know? If you're out in flat land, you have sun, full sun from dawn till dusk, dusk till dawn. I mean, whatever it is. Dawn till dusk. Everything I grow is potent. Every single strain I grow is potent. You know? I mean, the easiest thing I smoke, which is my daily, is the Jack Herer, because it doesn't get me as high as anything else does. Makes me fucking sweat when I hit it. Is my heater coming on? Yep, there it goes. Wow. It got cold fast in here. I put that thermostat down to 69 degrees. It was at 71. It dropped fast in an hour. No, in a half hour. It just dropped 2 degrees in a half hour. It must be cold outside. Happy East Coast. Hey, man, it's Happy New Year's to y'all. Happy New Year's, guys. That's right. There you go. It's New Year's over there on the East Coast. Look at that. Hey, Robert Mulligan. Happy New Year's, bro. People are going wild with fireworks around here. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for the animals, man. Look how peaceful he is. He's not worried about it. He doesn't hear anything. Hopefully nobody will set off any fires, you know. Can I get you to say Happy New Year's? Hey, Happy New Year's, Lisa. Happy New Year's. Over there on the East Coast. Where we're over here on the West Coast. And our New Year's doesn't happen for 3 more hours. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Huh. Yeah, I could probably pull up the Jimmy Dore Zoom chat on my phone. And I could do it over Wi-Fi. They emailed me the link. Ugh. They emailed me the link. Let me see if it comes through here. Click the link below to join. Open with Zoom. Hey, I'm going to try to join the Zoom chat, guys. I'll use Wi-Fi. It said it was... I thought I had Zoom on here. Oh. I have to click... Yeah, I do have Zoom on here. So we'll see if we can listen in to their New Year's party, guys. Wouldn't that be fun?
Trouble shorts. Your trouble shorts. So here's to the East Coast. We missed it at my mom. Here's to cheers in Pittsburgh, Rob. You fucking animals. So I hope that people are enjoying people who are joining us for this New Year's celebration are. I mean, I never did a show like this before. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for the people at home.
So that's fun.
The money's going to the homeless people here in Pasadena, so that's a good thing.
And the money's going to homeless people.
I hope you're what they call it, appointed. I hope you're appointed, not disappointed. Nobody ever says that. People always go, "Oh, I was disappointed." Were you ever appointed? Hey, how'd you like that movie? I was appointed.
Well, that makes perfect sense, actually, because that's when you pay someone to agree with you. You're appointed.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Now you have to agree.
So I'm sorry. So I was doing that great stuff about my father, and then the fucking mic went out on me, and it was really killer shit. It was killer. It was so fucking killer, man. It was like
I could get my
I bet my dad's happy.
I could get my speaker.
I was inspired.
It's right here.
Inspired by Ron's live music, and I went right away and I got my ukulele.
Nice.
Yes, because I've had this ukulele for I think maybe 2 years, and I still don't know how to play it.
Huh.
Even during the pandemic, we've been in this pandemic since March, right? You think at some point, I would commit to it. And last year, Graham and Ron, we were in Hawaii, remember, for Christmas, and there was a ukulele shop around the block, and they would give you at 4 p.m. They would give you lessons. I still didn't. I'm thinking 2021.
Huh.
Bender.
It says connected for audio, but it's not.
I'll text you a chord start.
Jimmy could live with this and not be a rage monster. Come on, that's what I think we're giving him.
I just want to say one more thing about my ukulele.
I think we need to reassess Jimmy Dore.
Hey, why can't you do an impression of me? That breaks my heart.
You missed the window to buy a ticket.
So this is for audio from here.
Yes, the audio's coming from your computer here.
Isn't that a miracle? Such a miracle. Doing all the tech all day long, and suddenly we just rely on my laptop.
I wonder why my speaker didn't work. Huh.
That's the beauty of
I'll go get my other speaker.
You gotta zoom. Come on, give it a try. We're gonna teach you to fly. Hi. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Oh, I got my mic. You know I like to sing.
We sure do. Here at the Jimmy
Shut up.
What? Here at the Jimmy Dore Show. Does it echo? Does it sound good?
You need to turn off your second.
Fucking shit.
I didn't know we had
Yeah.
There.
Hang on. Where's Quando? I don't have
Go back to the karaoke. Go to the library.
Huh.
Are you doing that one?
It doesn't want to. The Zoom chat audio doesn't transfer over for some reason.
What is this?
It's a moment of musical break.
Huh.
It's okay. Let's go back to
That's
what we were doing
stupid.
before. I don't know why this is
Everything that we planned is to shit.
this is shit.
That's what 2021's gonna be. Just shit.
You realize this is as close as any of us are ever going to get to being on Hollywood Squares.
Did you know?
I'm fine with that, Rick. I can live with it.
Did you know that that Paul Lynde had them put a glory hole in the center square? Did you know that?
I'll get out.
I didn't know.
One
Yeah,
text.
and then Madam Flowers, Waylon and Jet. What was it, Madam and Waylon?
Auto connect to audio.
Remember the guy who used to have the puppet?
Well, Adam.
That's it. Anyway, I was trying to string a glory hole joke together. That's all.
You didn't default to Charles Nelson Riley, so.
Oh, that's it.
Use original sound.
Riley. And he was dead.
They were pioneers, if you think about it. They were doing that. And I'm Shadow Steven. They're big brave. Hollywood Squares. Remember?
Huh.
Yes.
Shadow Steven. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was yes. Oh, he was so I don't know. He was too radio for fucking television. That's what I think about.
Where is it? I can't find the Zoom chat now.
He was a good-looking guy that had sort of long, flowing blonde hair and he was
Mane.
Yeah, he had a mane. That's right.
There it
Sexy.
is.
You know, I'm starting
You're
to lose
right. He was sexy.
I'm starting to lose my hair. You probably can't tell because I'm wearing pants. But the point is,
There's no audio.
but these are easy jokes. These are easy jokes.
These are the jokes, people.
Back
should
to
we sing
meeting.
another song? Ron, do you have another song in the chamber?
Yeah, well, let's do. I mean, it's pretty much the end of the holiday season, so we'll do this one. This is an article dropped not too terribly long ago that Jeff Bezos, the owner was spying on environmental groups, and he runs the Amazon ring, so he surveils entire neighborhoods, and I mean, if that doesn't bring out the holiday spirit, what does? So we came up with this one. Well, you better not tweet, you better not strike, you better not protest, I'm telling you why. Bezos is surveilling your town. Bezos is surveilling your town.
Oh, it's so bad, that song. I fucking hate it. You know why? Because I fucking hate Bruce Springsteen. I fucking hate Springsteen, dude. And he's fucking business is coming to town. Oh, ugh. No, Ron, no. 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 I think just kind of new guitar, which I like. I wish I could mute it. It seemed to mute it pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Oh. Oh. Hey, what's up, IGT from Chile? It's so funny. Oh, I just hate Bruce Springsteen. And you know, so many musicians love Bruce Springsteen. You know? Oh, good, he's done. Yay.
Hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Happy Pennsylvania Day. I don't know why.
Ugh.
That's what they call it, yeah.
Is that they usually call January 1st is Pennsylvania Day? That's what I don't know. It's a tradition.
I'll take it.
I was wondering. I know this might seem awkward, but Vince Vaughn. The last time I heard from him, he was going into a forest because he thought it was going to give him warmth.
Okay, we can do Vince Vaughn right now. But first of all, I want to ask this question. I want to ask you a very honest question, Jimmy. And I want you to give me an honest answer to this. Who, and I cannot emphasize this enough, the fuck is Ron Placone?
Ron Placone.
I have no idea who this person is. You talk about him like everybody knows who he is. I have no idea who he is. Who is he?
Ron is a comedian and a writer extraordinaire. He writes all the jokes for the Jimmy Dore Show. Plus, he's got tours.
There's jokes on the Jimmy Dore Show? I had no idea.
Well,
That's fun. So I got that on my phone, which is cool. I can go back into that party. They'll be partying until midnight, I'm sure. But Upper Digger says, let us watch it. Nay, look at this clown cunt Bill Smith comment. I don't see it, Brett. I'm sorry. I am so sorry I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I don't see it. Sorry, man. I don't see anybody name that. But, Bruce and Bon Jovi are New Jersey's worst tag team. God, you know, Bon Jovi, at least there's something redeeming about them. I could say there's something redeeming about Bon Jovi, but nothing. For Springsteen, nothing. And you know, it's his voice ruined every song. As every time he opened up his fat fucking mouth, he ruined every song. With that horrible, horrible fucking voice. Oh, what a, oh, it just grates on my nerves. Ugh. Ugh. I remember when I was younger and somebody was like, "Yeah, Springsteen." I was like, "Yeah, I don't hear that." I remember saying that. I was like, "I don't. It doesn't." It's like when I was younger, someone tried to make me hear um well, the sign says long-haired freaky people need not apply. What's his name? Bob Dylan. I was like, yeah, no, I can't. I couldn't hear Bob Dylan. I couldn't hear fucking Springsteen. If you sang off key or you weren't singing, you were doing something, whatever the fuck. My brain, it didn't function. My brain did not compute it as music at all. It sounded like somebody was fucking putting their fingernails down a chalkboard to me. You know, in fact, that probably would have sounded better to me back then. I've found a much more an appreciation for Bob Dylan now, but not for fucking Springsteen. Never for Springsteen. Never. Nothing, like I said, nothing redeemable. In fact, to me, Springsteen is an excuse for somebody who can't sing to be able to say, if he can do it, I can do it. And I'm just like, ugh. See, you don't have to sing on key. You can be like Springsteen or Bob Dylan. You don't have to be a good singer. Everybody can do it. Yeah, you can. Hey, Brett, I'm just going to fucking block you from my live stream. How about that? See that? See how that works? So I don't have to hear that motherfucker, and I don't have to see you fucking repeating what that motherfucker's saying. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid cunt. God, people are so fucking stupid. You know? Dropped frames for the show, 0. That's I dropped my bandwidth to do the show, so that helped, I'm sure. But man, it was not looking good when I tried to start. Where's Big Head? What was that thing called again? A tamale? I had a pickle with it. I had a pickle on the side. His ear looks so good. So soft and velvety now. It's got no more of that crap inside it. Comfortable. I was gonna take him out before the show and I forgot. I never did. I figured I'd do a show for you guys, you know, because it's New Year's, and I figured you guys would want me to go live. What do you think? Those of you who are, you know, maybe at home celebrating New Year's alone, not going to a New Year's Eve party. Yeah. Right. I just figured I would do a show for you all. Instead of watching the Jimmy Dore thing. I wonder how they do that Zoom thing where you have they had a certain amount of people that were in the chat and then a bunch of people that were just like watching that weren't in the chat. I wonder how that works. I'm not familiar with that. Right on, Ben. Well, I'm glad that you're glad. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, brother. Cool. I wonder if that woman ever responded to me on Twitter. I forgot her. I forgot her name. I want to say it's Kelly or something. What's her name? I don't see the tweet. Thing. The back and forth. Graham Elwood liked my reply. What do you know? He was in that Zoom chat earlier. I guess he left. Oh my goodness gracious. Ron Placone replied to me on Twitter. He said that my cat fears nothing, he said to me. What is her name, man? I figure it's going to pop up here soon, right? If I knew her name, I think it's Kelly. Kelly Carey, that's her name. I found it. She still follows me. Ah, she didn't block me on Twitter. That's great. Cool, man. I don't think she responded to what I said, but that's fine. Ugh. Ugh. All right, man. You guys enjoy your new year. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you on the next show. Take care, y'all. Bye bye.